Recently read a new book. The book is called Tempted and Tried. It's by Russell Moore. And I really think you'll find this book to be a very helpful book for your life. It caught my attention when I read Temptation and the Triumph of Christ. Russell Moore takes the temptation of Christ and explains that so that you and I as the readers understand how Christ recognized temptation, how he resisted the temptation, and then how that ultimately led to him staying in a right relationship with his Father. I like this book for many reasons, many profound truths, but I'll share just a couple of them with you that really spoke to me that I thought were helpful as I read this book. Russell Moore shares towards the end of one of the final chapters that your history is not who you are. You are not your destiny either. If you're in Christ, you're a new creation. Your past is his past. Your future is his future. You do not have to be who you are. I thought that was a great reminder that our past does not define who we are in the present. Our past is not our identity. Our identity comes from Christ. And Russell Moore does a great job of digging into that who we are and our identity and helping the reader understand, if they're in Christ, what that identity means as a Christ follower. So I think you will benefit from that just as I've benefited from understanding and reading that and spending some time thinking about that. Another great truth that Russell Moore shares is that if we're in a time of prayerlessness in our life, if we notice that there's a significant time of not praying, where we've had weeks, months of not praying, then it's a pretty good indicator that we've moved beyond resisting the temptation and we're now sinning. So I thought that was a great way for a Christ follower to do a spiritual pulse check and just to ask yourself, as I ask myself, am I praying? Is there prayer in my life? Because when there's prayer, there's an effort to seek God. There's an effort to have his wisdom and his understanding and to understand how to handle temptations when they come. If we're not praying, then we're trying to do it on our own. And so that's when we move into sin, is when we try to take things on our own and do them on our own. So I thought that was a great spiritual pulse check. Are you spending time in prayer? If you are, then that's a great way to help recognize temptation and then resist the temptation when it comes. Like I said, I really enjoyed the book. It's the first one I've read of Russell Moore's books, but it's a really good one on the temptation and how to manage temptation, to handle temptation in your life, how to respond to temptation. And I hope you'll read it. I hope you'll pick it up. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I think you'll learn from it.